All right, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Card Talk. I'm Ryan, joined as always by Tyler and Lou. In today's episode, we have a lot to get into. We will start with what's on your mind. We have a lot of questions to get to today. And once again, Jason, the producer, has said that this might be the best play of the week ever. And shout out to Jay because he's always saying that. It seems like he's said that 4 or 5 times. But when we start with what's on your mind today, I think it would be only appropriate to send Jay some congratulations. Because for those that did not see on social, Jay got engaged last week, fresh off the Nationals. So golf claps for Jay. Golf claps all around for Jay.
Golf claps for Jay.
So
Jay, that's a good job. The execution was proper. Jay, can we get you on the screen here?
Yeah, for this, you don't come on the screen, Jay?
What's good,
he's
guys?
looking to get on the screen.
Jay, we had a little pregame talk. We talked some strategy about some things. Could you? We were a little judgmental about you. Kind of maybe tipped off the plan early on. You know, the whole getting your nails done. Can you give the quick background on the strategy of making sure
it was a smart thing? I think people who like cards,
his nails got done.
Yeah. Shout out Emily. Actually, Emily said if you're going to propose to Aislinn, you better make sure if you're going to have a photographer there that her nails are done proper. So I was like, all right, cool. So at the National, I sold that LeBron Chrome, came home with a big stack of cash from Atlantic City. And when I got home, I said, you know, we were leaving for Anguilla like 2 or 3 days later. And I put a couple $100 in Aislinn's hand. And I said, go to the salon, go get a mani and a pedi. And she was fired up. So then I get a text while she's getting this manicure from her mom, because her mom knew. I told her mom came to visit a couple of weeks ago, and I told her I was doing it.
Put her on the trail in 2 seconds.
Old school style. And her mom sends me a text. She's like, she's on you, dude. He's like, she just texted me that something's weird because you've never sent her to get a manicure before. And she was there. So, I mean, but look, you know, it wasn't, we weren't hiding nuclear secrets here or anything like that. I mean, she kind of had an idea it was coming anyway. So
you had a little live tunes going, I saw.
Yeah, I hired a live band. I got a photographer there. It was actually pretty funny how I did it. The photographer was there and the band was there. She had no clue that they were there for her. And my parents were actually there as well. So like when the photographer came over, I set it up with my mom in advance where she was like, my mom was like, you know, I want to get pictures of the family together, you know, like at this beautiful spot. So first we taken pictures with my mom and my stepfather and Aislinn and I. And then the photographer asked if we could just get just Aislinn and I in there.
And boom.
And at that point, that's when I kind of.
How was your execution?
I had the ring in the pocket. There's a video. I had the ring in the pocket, and I started kissing her. And then
ring, no box in your pocket.
No box. There was a box.
Oh my!
There was a box. But I had the box in my pocket.
Where are you at? Out of 1 through 10, 8, 7.7, 9.2. What was it? Self-evaluation.
Oh. The execution was perfect. It was about an 8 and 9. I don't give myself 10s. It was about an 8.9 on the David Portnoy pizza scale. It was, you know, as bad as good as it gets.
What was your your family walks away, you're getting ready for the solo picture, which is the moment. Where is your nerve scale on a 1 to 10?
Super nerves, and it was hot. It was like
were you
98 degrees. The sun was beating down, and I'm wearing this white linen shirt, completely sweating through it. It was, but the funny thing was, I didn't want her to know what I was doing, so I kissed her as I was reaching into my pocket to grab the thing to get down on her knee, so to throw her off a little bit. So I'm kissing her, and you see it in the video. Like I get down on one knee, and she was shocked. You know, as you look down and was like,
and there's Jay.
It was
amazing.
Amazing.
Solid execution.
Thanks for the story, Jay. We're proud of you. Congrats.
That is hilarious.
We'll see you again for play of the week.
I thought he went ring no box while he was explaining that right there. That is peak anxiety.
Yeah. That's good execution. Anguilla and all had the parents there. Take us away, Ryan.
Yeah, I just thought that was appropriate to start with for what's on our mind. Had to get Jay on there. Jay, congratulations. What a big moment. So Lou, we'll start with you. What's on your mind?
I feel like I've been starting too much recently, and it doesn't give me a chance to think.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
typically I haven't been focused, but today I'm focused.
Tyler. We'll let you start. We got to give Lou more time.
I got a list. My brick wall I'm building today, so I'm going with the brick wall.
He's got a list.
But I got a list. It doesn't show up. F1 break. I miss F1.
Okay, great. I agree.
Holland. Premier League kicked off this weekend. Manchester United is really in a tough spot. The two big new signings, Nunez for Liverpool, and he had a goal and an assist, I believe. And Holland came in and scored 2 goals. He's going to break records, smash records, win everything. He's going to be a star, but
that good.
Yeah, he's going to be that good. But he's not playing in the World Cup. So that's going to be a little bit of golf. I have Tuesday Night League again tonight. Last week, I didn't perform the way I needed to perform. So I made a comment that I was nervous during the recording. I might have been, but I'm not nervous tonight. I'm ready to go. It's a little swell. It's a little hot. It's a little sweaty.
Is it sweaty in Ohio, right?
I got to use the towel.
Yeah, it's a little muggy. It was like 5:30 this morning, like muggy.
Yeah, it's nasty.
Yeah. You guys let me know that Serena is retiring
after the U.S. Open.
After the U.S. Open, that ticket's going to be crazy.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be huge. Serena. Well, I don't know how this works. Can't she technically like just get bounced in a random match and then it would be over?
Well, I'm saying opening round.
Yeah.
She might get bounced in the opening round.
That would be kind of wild, huh?
That's going to be lit.
Kind of wild. That'd be real wild. Like, see you later.
Tough way to go
that
out.
Ticket, New York City, Serena, final match.
Yeah, huge, for sure.
She probably is also playing at some point again.
But it could be like a Tom Brady ball type thing where it's like,
that's the thing. All these athletes
comes back.
Expensive ticket for the first round and she goes to the finals. Like,
I see it.
Well, if she wins, like that's kind of what you're hoping for, I guess. But I don't know.
Not if you're paying a bunch of money to maybe see your last match and then it's not.
Maybe, I guess.
Wow.
Jordan. Jordan came back wearing the 4-5. And then just, how happy I was that Lou, that picture was epic. Lou, can I get a little color? Like,
sure.
I mean, that picture doesn't happen unless there's vibes selfie.
Yeah.
So, that's what I'm saying. I need a little bit of, the color around it.
So I go to Jets camp yesterday. Hot, sweaty day.
You go with your 2 boys.
With my 2 boys from home. Shout out Greg. Shout out Sean. Luckily enough for me, we were in an area where we were covered and there was a little fan blowing behind us. So I was
because it was hot.
It was hot. So I was cooking with that little fan for the day.
Nice.
So anyway, practice ends. Players are coming off the field. I'm like, I have to get this picture. I brought the card with me. It's in my pocket, which is scary enough as it is. So players are coming over. Zach comes over, is talking to the kids. Players are coming over. Jeremy Rucker came over.
Nice.
$12.
Yep. And who else? Jordan Whitehead. So then I don't see Eli. I'm like, if I don't get this picture, I'm going to be really upset.
Devastated.
I would have been devastated. It would have ruined the whole day if I didn't get the picture.
Yep.
So we start to walk back to where the building is. The building decently well enough. So I see Garrett, Eli, and somebody else on their own on the side, throwing passes to each other, basically messing around. I was like, all right, this is the moment. Here we go. It's now or never. They both come over to start signing. They're talking to kids, signing for kids. There's nothing more awkward to me than me, an adult, standing in a group of kids as they're trying to get autographs. And I'm like, hey, take a picture with my sports card. What am I doing? So I'm standing there. I'm waiting. I let every single kid go because if I went before a kid, that would have ruined my life. So finally we get up to me. He said, I kind of explained it to him for a second. I didn't want to take up too much time, and I'm sure he wouldn't have cared anyway. So it was hey, I have your rookie card. Do you mind holding it and taking a picture? And he was like, absolutely. Then he grabbed it, made a great face.
Yeah, great face.
It was great for the picture. And then he took a picture of me and my boys. And then I was pumped, so I posted it within 30 seconds of me taking the picture. So
that was fire. And then did Jay just snipe that and fire it up on?
No, I told Jay I wanted it on Card Talk.
That's a good job. Is that where it posted? You kept the original posted on Card Talk?
The original was on Card Talk, and then I posted after
with your boys.
With the picture and then with my boys also.
And then with your boys.
Yeah.
That's a good job.
That's
a good job. Picture for the gang.
Yeah, I was pumped about it.
How we look?
We look I don't totally understand. I think maybe I didn't see what everyone else saw because all the media was like, oh, it was a great practice. And I was watching the practice thinking to myself, this doesn't look like a great offense.
That's tough.
So That was unfortunate. And I also saw
many times.
Huh?
Did Zach throw it into
only once to the ground, which was good. But I did watch Mekhi Becton's season end like right in front of my face, so that was tough.
Yeah, that's brutal. Can I make a quick comment?
So. Yeah, sure.
Ryan just did like a little. We're talking a lot of Jets, and he like kind of went back and like did this kind of like motion, and I was like, "Wow, Ryan's been lifting."
Oh,
no,
I can tell.
Not enough.
I can tell right now in your chest and your arms. You're looking like you're beefing up a little bit.
Nah, man, not. We got a ways to go.
I agree, but I'm just saying. I was like, wow, I can tell Ryan's been lifting, and I lifted too this morning. So
I saw that. Shout out to you, man, for sharing.
I'm trying to get like you.
Yeah,
on, boys, let's go.
I appreciate it. Is Becton the guy that missed last season too?
Yes, Becton's the 2020 first-round pick who went down last year for a knee injury, is down again for a knee injury today or yesterday. So
Becton's essentially the greatest left tackle that never played.
Based on his pre-draft evaluation, he's pretty much Orlando Pace, but just never got a chance to play.
Oh gosh, that's terrible, man.
It's unfortunate, yeah.
I saw a video this weekend of Daniel Jones at Giants camp. Have you seen this video?
The one in the stadium where he throws it like a mile and a half away?
You won't be the worst team in New York.
No chance. I think they're going to trade for Jimmy G, though. That's what I think.
Do you?
I think that's like a sneaky little move.
Giants won't do that. Giants
won't do that. Saw like this guy runs his out route and Danny Dimes is like 10 yards short of him. I mean,
they're gonna let him ride out until they draft a new quarterback.
Yeah, I think it's one or the other.
Yeah, I think when you see Stroud and Bryce Young next year, and you see them at the top of the draft board, you just.
I mean, he's bad.
Yeah, we'll just see what happens. Like either we win a bunch of games or we get one of those guys. Like,
yeah, I don't know. I feel like
because I don't think he's the answer.
Guys, I need to perform tonight in my Tuesday night league.
I think you will.
You definitely said earlier you weren't nervous, but like that comment out of the left field,
I need to perform. All right, that's all I'm saying.
Might seem a little like maybe there's a little bit more pressure than you might have let on.
I just got to text some boys, and they were like, "Get it done tonight." I'm like,
they were gassing you up, or they were like putting a little
get it done. Like get it done.
On
the stretch.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yikes.
That's tough.
Yeah.
Can I do my what's on my mind or no?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, sure.
Is that okay at this point?
Yeah, that's great.
22 minutes in.
Yeah.
Okay, so my what's on my mind is I saw a tweet from a friend of ours, Eric Whiteback, over the weekend.
Yeah, the boy.
It was about the one-of-one thing. His tweet was Trevor Lawrence has 1,059 different one-of-one rookie cards, and there's still 2021 product yet to be released. Just wanted to point out how insane that sounds to me.
That's a couple.
That there's over 1,000 one-of-ones for the guy who people think is the future best quarterback in the NFL or whatever. I don't necessarily know what it means for cards. I think people took that as an opportunity to say there's like way too many cards, which I guess is fair. I think it puts an additional premium on like their premier one-of-ones in my mind. So I don't necessarily know how it changes that stuff, but I thought it was interesting. I wanted to point it out. Shout out Eric.
Yeah.
That's a lot of cards.
It's a lot.
Yeah. Now think of how many 99s there are, how many 50s there are. You know what I mean? Kind of scales up.
Yeah. I mean.
It's also not going to be that good, I don't think.
They're going to be pretty good this year, I think. Decently good.
There we go.
I mean, they just added too much talent. You can't just add. It just doesn't. You add.
They paid Christian Kirk a lot of money.
But in context, it really wasn't after everything got said and done.
Interesting.
But yeah, they did throw a lot of money at him for sure.
What's on my mind? This is until the end of February. We're past no weekends without football.
Yep.
Wow.
Football this Sunday. It's back. Thank goodness. I can't do any more baseball. Like, tired of hearing about it. Football's back. We're not far from college football being on. Labor Day weekend, opening weekend. Just ready for the fall where it's F1, NFL, college football, fantasy football, golf. Like, give me Saturdays in the fall. I'm ready for it. It's here, and I couldn't be more excited.
Yeah, I'm pumped.
Blind.
I'm so fired up for football. Like, I was talking to my friend last night. Actually, I was talking to Sean about the college football lines college football lines are already out for week 1, and I just was looking at them a little bit, and I was like, wow, I can't wait to get locked in.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just so pumped.
I went through the calendar the other day. Oh, I'm actually going Friday. No, Jets are on the road Friday. We're watching Friday. Jets preseason kicks off Friday night.
Yeah, they're playing the Eagles.
Ready for preseason ball.
Thank you.
For sure.
Need a little preseason action.
Yeah, ready for it.
All right, wait. Can I also make one more quick comment? My second thought of the day. We haven't done a national countdown for next year yet.
It's true.
And I feel like it's something that we should do. Right?
Let me start looking because I don't know what it is.
It's 351 days until the next.
Okay. Well, shout out to Lou for remembering that.
I looked it up just now. Someone said last week that we should have had a countdown going starting on last week's show. So
351 days till Chicago 2023, the national.
Yep.
It's be here before you know it.
While we're on it,
gotta toughen up.
Get focused, and we're getting in early. But while we're on it, we are contemplating working on in the early planning stages of a weekend in Ohio for all the Ohioans that listen. We really are starting to circle the wagons on what looks like a little golf outing, trade night kind of day, and maybe there's an Ohio State football in the mix there. So I'm just going to put it out there in the middle of the show. Jay's going to clip that up, run in stories, probably something. Just start to drum up some interest. If you see this, if you hear this and you want to be in the mix, let us know. It might persuade us more.
True.
It's going to happen. It's just a matter of when. Ohio State, Penn State's in Happy Valley this year.
Correct.
Are you going to that time?
I don't know. I think it's
Halloween weekend.
Yeah.
Halloween.
It's the weekend after F1, I think.
I think that was the one that, Ty, weren't you supposed to come to that? Was that the one that you missed your flight for Dallas?
Halloween weekend?
Wasn't that the one that you were like locked in and like overslept?
Yeah, I did oversleep that one. That one was on me. That one was on me for sure. October 29th is Penn State, Ohio State, and Jets Patriots is the next day.
Jets Patriots in New York?
Correct.
Seems like a Card Talk live from New York.
Yes, it does. OSU, Michigan? That's a little too late, I think. And that's right after Thanksgiving.
Yeah, and that's also England, USA, and Black Friday in the shop, and that's the craziest day of the year. So
is that game on a Friday or?
Yeah, it's Black Friday.
Ohio State, Michigan, the same day.
No.
Oh,
Ohio State, Michigan is Saturday. It's the last Saturday in November.
Yeah. But
I'm
the
saying
day
that
after
Friday,
Black Friday.
Yeah, Black Friday. That 4-day stretch is.
You don't want my ass working in the shop that day.
Yeah, no.
So when is it? What do we decide? I was just letting you guys play it out.
Jay's saying October 1st versus Rutgers.
Okay, got it.
That could be something.
Because I'm going. I think I'm going to Georgia the week after that. So I just want to make sure I'm.
And the week after that's week after you're in Georgia is Ohio State's bye.
Do we have a good Ohio track to host?
A what?
A good Ohio golf course, as some might call it. AKA
a track. You said. I was like, what are you talking about?
We could find one. I know enough of the courses.
Maybe someone listens to the pod that runs a golf.
It'd be a real shame.
Yeah, that'd be tough.
Probably should start planning that though. That's only 8 weeks away.
Yeah,
we're gonna get on that starting after this episode publishes.
All right, let's. We do have to announce the play of the week winner from the national.
Oh yeah,
it was
play of the national. Yeah,
play of the national. It was 7 votes. Shout out to everybody that voted. There was a 7-vote discrepancy.
Really? I saw it was close.
The value box won 259 to 252 over the Jordan 86 Flair set.
Wow.
The value box?
Value box took it. Yep,
That's
won by
surprising.
7 votes.
What was that person's name?
Wait, it was 259 votes to 253 votes?
252, yep.
Let's go. Shout out the votes.
Yep, 7 votes.
Yo, that's real votes.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Every vote
Zip.
counts.
Is Zip? What's up with Zip right now?
Yeah, your boy is just like bugging out, man. Like
Voila. Come say what up to the boys.
All right, well,
we got a couple questions to answer?
we got a lot of questions. All right. So Jay texted us to these. There's a bunch of them in here. Let's see. All right, here's one for you. It's from Justin_Fields513. Who do you expect to take the big leap to keep their starting QB hope alive? Tua or Jalen Hurts?
I missed that one.
Who's going to take the bigger leap this year, Hurts or Tua?
Hurts.
Take the bigger leap this year. Hurts or Tua?
No, it's Hurts.
He
Hurts
stinks,
has-
Ty.
Yeah, Hurts has an easier schedule. All right.
I think Hurts is like screams to me. Hurts is way too much of the media darling.
Here's a great card, and it's from a guy with a classic name. It's All My Cards Suck as the name.
Nice, same.
Perfect.
And he says, what would Lou have done if Elijah Moore asked him for the 1 of 1?
Zipper is going bananas right now, so you might hear him in the background. But
like
if he asked it for free,
Yes.
I don't know if
or if he
Individual.
said, "Yo, let me get this,"
Let me get this.
I would have said cover my cost and it's yours.
and what was? We don't need to go there.
Wow, you would have covered the cost. Can I get it for cost?
No.
What about me?
No.
Oh, he said 20%, son.
Yeah, I would say cover my cost and it's yours.
I
Or
would-
like, yo, can you swing me like
Yo, Ryan,
gamer.
you look
some
big.
gloves,
a
like,
gamer.
something?
A gamer.
Yeah, we're not trading for
Yeah.
anything else. A gamer.
A
That's fine
gamer's
with me.
fair.
Yeah, a gamer for sure.
Inscription though.
I have to get this cat. Hang on.
All right. There was a text question.
We're gonna get that in a second because I want Lou's opinion on that, and Lou's fix is getting Zip. All right, let's get one from Facebook. What's the next? This is from Johnny. What's the next big card expo or event that you are pumped for? Card Talk live from Ohio.
Yeah, I think that's right, Brian. That's right. It's going to be Card Talk Ohio style, golf outing, work the shop, trade night, and then on top of that, I really, really, really want to go to a show in London, in the UK. I've been dealing with like there's some different people I've been talking to, and I'm going to keep that on our radar because a little UK show mixed with a little Premier League match is like
Reg wants to go to London so bad, so you tell me when you're ready to go to that, and like
very cool.
I'm in. I'm like ready to. I would go tomorrow.
Jay, there's another clip. UK audience, let's get a show popping. There's like a UK mega show that's supposed to be.
Like I couldn't be more serious that I'm in on that trip.
Me too. Nice.
Zipper, do you want to go to London?
Meow. All right, another question from Davey. Most anticipated upcoming release? Select football.
Yeah, I guess select, but I haven't really thought about it.
No thoughts?
This impeccable that I'm about to rip. It's already out, but I have it here.
Impeccable soccer?
Yeah.
All right, we got a good question. This is the one Jay texted us. All right, before the NFL really kicks off, would you rather, okay, put $5,000 total into 2 different quarterbacks who have a chance at really establishing themselves this year, or $7,000 into one quarterback who's already a superstar, whose values have already gone up last season, but still has room to grow. For example, a Jalen Hurts PSA 10 Contenders Red Zone Auto and a Tua PSA 10 Red Zone Auto, or a Joe Burrow PSA 10 2020 Contenders Red Zone Auto.
Joey B.
I'd love to know where this question came from. Feels like Jay's homie was like, "Yo, can you help?
Can you literally
get this question answered by the boys?"
Consulting on my move, yeah.
So that's interesting. But I'm gonna go with Burrow as well. I think that's just a safer landing spot for your money.
Yeah, if you're asking me to pick between those, man.
The only reason you wouldn't is because you're a degenerate.
Question came from Pace Rush, who's the homie that bought the LeBron Chrome for me at the National.
So, like I said, it was your boy who you wanted to.
Who you gave a great deal to.
Like,
actually, you got dominated.
Yeah, I think Burrow's the safer play, but Burrow's been to the Super Bowl, so like for his values to really go up even more is interesting. I think the Tua and the Hurts have more upside just because they haven't done anything yet. So if they do something, I think it would those have some chance those have a chance to grow quicker. But I would rather have Burrow over Hurts or Tua for sure. Burrow's more talented. The Bengals offensive line got better. They have Boyd, Higgins, and Jamar Chase plus Mixon. Like I'm taking the Bengals.
I am as well. People are talking about the Bengals like they're not even going to win the division. Like it's just a foregone conclusion that the Ravens are going to win. And I'm kind of confused by that.
We're going to beat the Ravens week 1, so.
You can only choose one card. What is the most liquid card on the market? This is from Coyote 1014.
You can only choose one card. What's the most liquid card on the market?
Yeah.
I'm not following. What do they mean by that?
Like what's the card? Yeah, like the easiest card to move.
The easiest card to move on the market right now.
This second would probably be like Herbert or probably Herbert.
Brady.
Yeah, Herbert Contenders, Brady Bowman or Bowman Chrome. Like just you're thinking about things that are like everybody wants. Like no matter what, like it's easy to get rid of. Brady or LeBron seem pretty up there.
I think
it's just like
Brady,
who's the hottest
guy? Pele is hot. I don't know. I can't tell you, but Pele is hot. Everywhere I turn.
Yeah.
I think Pulisic.
It's a little bit of an open-ended question, though.
Pulisic's always selling for me.
All right. Let's see. Any questions you guys see?
You've really been leading the way, so I haven't really been looking. But
is Travis Etienne worth speculating on?
No.
Wow, you guys are quick on that one.
They're not even sure he's going to start, and he's a running back. Like, I don't foresee that one going down.
I want to edit this. I want to edit this question a little bit because I want to open the map up.
Okay.
Dirty Card said, if you could pick a spot in California to have the National, which one would you prefer, LA or San Francisco Bay Area? But I would say if you could pick any spot for the National outside of where it's regularly been held, where would you choose?
San Diego's high on my list, Court. That was my first thought immediately. San Diego.
Columbus, Ohio.
No, definitely not. No one wants to go to Columbus, Ohio.
I mean, New York City would be dope. I was just in Sonoma, so like Santa Rosa. I've been to some conventions in Santa Rosa. Vegas would for sure be lit.
Imagine the National in Sonoma. How weird that would be.
We'd be vibing. Columbus, Ohio would be pretty cool. New York City, though. Let's be real.
Facts.
New York City for the National sounds miserable. Miserable.
Why?
There's just so many freaking people. Like, it's just miserable. I don't want to walk through New York City with all my cards, and I don't want to sit in an Uber for 45 minutes to get to the convention center. Like, it sounds.
That's a fair take.
Like, that sounds awful.
I feel like we have to talk to Tyler about the brick background thing. I feel like it's an interesting.
I gotta go.
No, you don't have to go. It's just a decision.
I was building brick by brick.
What is your long-term buy and hold for an NFL rookie during the 2022 season? Anybody come to mind?
Oh man! So it's
Long-term
guys who
buy
are
and
rookies
hold
right
for
now.
Like, if there's a guy you're buying in the 2022 class, who would it be?
Tell you once I get my background fixed.
That's really
There
difficult.
we go.
That's an extremely difficult question because obviously the quarterbacks aren't the most highly rated, so that's hard to project.
I like your boy Olave. Unfortunately.
So I think Jameson Williams has the highest upside to be like a star. So I would pick Jameson Williams.
Malik Willis.
That's a good one too.
I like your boy Olave, but I can't get behind this guy Kenny Pickett because Pittsburgh kind of grinds my gears.
I think Malik Willis is going to take. Sorry, Ty. I think he's going to take Tannehill's job. I don't believe in Tannehill, and I think the Titans are good enough that like.
Have you been reading reports out of Tennessee, or because all signs point to the man is freaking dialed?
Who, Tannehill or Malik Willis?
Tannehill. AKA, I've been reading reports from camp because I know where everyone.
Yeah, but Lou also said that the Jets reporters were saying that the Jets had an amazing practice, and Lou's just here being honest, it's not real.
Listen, Tennessee's an honest town. Okay,
that was fake news.
A little different.
Yeah, we saw last time Ryan Tannehill was on a big stage. You said he was top 12 quarterback all time, and then my man absolutely just got smoked and was ass.
Okay, Aaron Rodgers never blown a playoff game before. Like, what's up?
Yeah, just Ryan Tannehill's never done anything in a playoff game ever.
He's only played in a couple.
True.
Played in some big ones.
Well, that's more of a good sign than a bad sign, though.
No, it means his team's really good. He's terrible. Jared Goff went to the Super Bowl. You think Jared Goff was the reason the Rams went to the Super Bowl?
It's a good job, Ryan.
Probably not.
Ty's doing his devil's advocate thing, and he's getting really caught with Ryan Tannehill because it's really not the right one.
Guy, Tannehill's, it's my guy. The product I'm most looking forward to is Prizm World Cup.
20 minutes later, my guy.
Dial it in.
Absolutely.
You know.
All right, let's move on to play of the week. We're a little bit behind.
Have you, Ryan, any action on Star Wars Sapphire in your store?
I've never had it. It got up so quick. I never ended up touching it. I just don't know a bunch about it. I know it's like, I think Blowout or someone did a big break with it, but I don't think they hit the Luke 101. Boxes sell for a fortune.
Still? They stayed?
Yeah, I mean, I saw some boxes earlier, like $7.85, $8.25 range.
Base cards do like $20.
Yeah, that's the thing is somebody was breaking down the math that like if you bought a box and even piece it down, like at the base cards, you get 1 or 2 numbered cards. Like they did the math per and was like, hey, this is actually not a bad rip for the price.
A base Luke Skywalker did $175 on bids yesterday.
That's a lot. Yeah, it seems like a cool product.
$175, $182. 3 of them sold yesterday. $175, $175, $182.
That's a lot.
All right, let's get into
$841 for the box.
Let's get into play of the week. Jay said this is a good one. We've got 7. Got to see how this one this week shakes out. All right. Well, what is this? This is from Chronic Collectibles. Hey guys, longtime listener, but this is my first play of the week submission. With Tatis on the IL, I thought he was a forgotten commodity halfway through the season, and I thought I could make a small flip by buying him in June with the market down and then selling him on the news of getting healthy and returning to the field. I bought a 2019 Topps Gold at a 2019 in a PSA 9 via PWCC weekly auction on June 26th. Well, I didn't expect the Padres to make a major splash in free agency and sign Juan Soto, but I guess that also helped to boost Tatis. With the news and talks of Tatis' return, I submitted it to PWCC Weekly, and it sold on 8.7 for $348, a price increase of 60% in 1 month and a profit of $132. Nothing major, but a very solid win in the middle of a down market. Maybe a sign of the market turnaround. The card also got highlighted on Slabstock's most recent episode. P.S. New Jersey's better than Ohio.
It's a great take. Strong agree. Just a couple points on the submission. like on the background stuff. They haven't signed Soto. They did trade for him, not signed to a long-term deal. Something to think about when you think about Padres plays. They've also, I think they haven't scored a run in like 24 innings or something like that. So it's very strange that they got Soto and now cannot score. Just very weird little note I wanted to put out there. But I love this play, and it is a good job in a down market.
Yeah,
and New Jersey over Ohio.
Facts.
I love the foresight, buying somebody when they're down, when they're injured. Like, it's a play if you're willing to take the risk and you expect them to have a solid comeback. Again, got a bonus with the Soto news over the, Tatis actually returning news. But yeah, heck of a play. Gotta love a quick flip.
New Jersey over Ohio. I also Chronic Collectibles NFT sports card crossover. Just want to holla at that real quick.
Remember those, right?
What, NFTs?
Yeah.
They're still bussing.
Interesting.
Shout out to Lou. All right, next play. All right, this is from Shap Cards.
Yeah, those cards.
Guys, here's my play of the week. I was at a local show where I noticed a table of vintage non-sport cards. As I started digging through the stacks and boxes, I started to find some really interesting cards. There was about 6 cards that really caught my eye that I knew I could flip right away. The best card was the one the dealer had no idea about. It was a 1966 Batman card number 1. Wildly considered his rookie card. I knew I had to have it. I asked how much. He said $1. A steal. I went home that night, posted on eBay for $200. Buy it now. After turning down offers on the card, someone finally jumped on it. I packed it up and had it in the mail on Monday. A $173 profit.
You bought it for $1? It's an iconic card. I love Play of the Week. Play of the Week's top 4 thing in the hobby in general.
Just globally speaking.
Yeah. We can just shut it down, right? And take the next 29 minutes back. This one won.
I cannot believe. I get it that you can't know every card in your case, and like sometimes you're gonna miss out on stuff and everything. But how do you have a Batman number 1 for $1? That's just an oversight, right? Like that, you have to just like throw your hand up at the end on that one.
I disagree.
You disagree?
Yeah, you just can't know everything. Like there's so many cards. Like I don't know anything about this Batman card. I'm not saying I would have priced it at $1. I would have probably looked, but I'm sure it slips. Like it happens. Like that's why Play of the Week exists, because not everybody knows every card.
True. It's a good point. I don't know. I just feel like if I'm looking at a card of Batman, I'm like, I'm going to look that up.
Yeah. It's what makes Play of the Week fun.
Yeah. It's a great job by Shap. Love it.
Next play, Jay. All right. This is from Bama Cards 81. Jonathan says, "Hey guys, love the show. I have a play of the week for you. This is the first time submission, and no, I'm not from Ohio. I'm a Bama fan through and through."
Roll Tide.
No. My play of the week is a little unusual. I purchased on July 23rd a comic book a buddy of mine had been looking for. The comic was a Batman 251 CGC 7 with a picture to follow. The guy was asking $700, but we agreed upon $600, which was below the book value. Told my buddy I found the comic and we agreed on a deal. My buddy gave me $400 cash and a 1959 Topps Bob Gibson rookie. It was raw, which I agreed equaled to $600 for the book. I then immediately listed the Bob Gibson on eBay for $399, and within the hour received an offer of $380, in which I accepted. After eBay and fees and shipping, I netted $130 in an hour. Thanks for letting me share my play.
I love that there's just random Batman comic mixed into this.
I think it's a beautiful, beautiful play.
Middlemaned it for his buddy.
Yeah.
Made a few bucks by taking the Bob Gibson rather than all cash and trade. I like it.
Yeah, got a quick deal done.
I like it.
I like it too.
Hey, I'll take this instead of all cash. The buddy doesn't have to spend the cash, but, Jonathan gets a little bit of the upside on the Bob Gibson 59 Topps.
Mm-hmm.
That's good work.
Like the play.
$130 an hour. Not a lot of places you can do that else.
All right. Now Jay's hyping it up. Jay's saying it's
starting to
about to
hype
get
it
crazy.
up.
Yeah, Jay's kind of going nuts a little bit.
Oh, my goodness. Jim Burrow cards. I've been meaning to submit a play for a while, and I'm going to drop this one in because I think it's pretty cool. I've always been a big fan of Ginter and have been an avid collector of Ginter non-sport for years. With that being said, I picked up this cool Anthony Bourdain back in the day for $1 at a random show a few years ago. Graded it for $8 back in the day with a bulk submission, and it got a Jimmy. Wasn't planning on selling it, so I put it up for a high price. So if it sold, I wouldn't be mad. Well, today, it sold for $1,349.99 as a buy it now. I'm shocked, but pumped because I'm going to take that cash and buy some more of his cards, but want to get some of his rare parallels for the old Ginter PC. This is the definition of collecting what you like in my eyes. Had no intentions of selling it and would still be happy if it didn't sell. You never know. Someone might find the same unique, cool stuff too. That's insane.
I love the play. It's a beautiful play. It's a great play. It's a proper play.
I think some of these Ginter cards, just of these guys that only have one card ever, chilling in dollar and quarter and dime boxes, are sneaky plays for this reason.
You know what I also like? Sport Kings.
Yep. It's not as cool as Ginter, but it's definitely agreed. It's
I feel like it's the inspo of Ginter.
The what?
Like the inspiration of. They got cool random things.
Agreed.
And I'm always seeing them so well.
Yeah, very unique.
That's a crazy play. Have you guys watched the Bourdain? I watched a little Bourdain.
The documentary?
Yeah.
Was it good?
It was really good.
He just passed away this year, didn't he?
No, a couple years ago.
Maybe
2018, something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, it was a while ago. Wow.
Yeah, it was a while back. I've never really got I like Bourdain. I've just never really watched anything.
Me neither. I watched the documentary.
It was interesting.
Proper, yeah.
Yeah, I'll check it out.
Before that, I didn't.
It's a great job by Jimmy, though.
Yeah. Sport Kings are always sneaky to me.
That's a play. All right, Jay, next one. Oh, my goodness. Jay, what are we doing here?
What's going on? Yeah.
All right. Well, this is like the longest one ever. Shout out to John because I've known John for a long time. He's been one of the OGs on IG.
Ohio?
Sounds like you made a ton of cash.
No, but it's a long one, so bear with me.
Whoa.
His name is sports_cards_fan on IG. As I was making my way through the National, I was hearing a lot of chatter about the Topps Wrapper Redemption. I went over to the corporate wax booth and went over to see how many packs you got for each product. I saw 2022 Topps Series 2 Hobby giving out one Wrapper Redemption per box. Box prices were $90 each. The Wrapper Redemptions go for about $50 each, and the silver pack inside the box goes for roughly $15. Knowing this, I knew I could sell the silver pack and the Wrapper Redemption for $65 and be into the boxes for $25 each, which would be a no-brainer. I went to all the wax dealers to see who I could get the best deal from, and I was able to get blowout down to $1,000 for a case. That's roughly $83.50 a box. I bought 4 cases for $4,000. I sold the 48 Wrapper Redemption packs at $45 each cash, which is $2,160. And I sold the 48 silver packs for $720. After fees, I had $1,120 in the boxes. After pulling 3 cards, I am already $50 in the green and have 4 cases worth of autos, relics, numbered, short prints, inserts, and rookies. So for those listening, not watching, there's a J-Rod Topps Series 2 Anniversary Auto sold for $625. Pulled a J-Rod Series 2 Image Variation, sold for $350. Pulled 2 of those, sold them both for $350. And then showed all the packs on eBay. Sold 12 of them at $199, 12 of them at $199. He did that 4 times. Lou, you're muted.
This is insane, no?
Yeah, it's a play.
This is knowing that we talked about this on Card Talk Live on Saturday, I believe. The stuff at the National, people want it, especially when you're not there. And when people can get it, like if you can't get it at home, you've got to buy it, right? And it creates a lot of demand for it, especially around the showtime. Doesn't last necessarily long term, but there's a lot of short term demand in it. If you see the math makes sense, like you have the cash. This is This is doing your homework and trusting your intuition and being right and it paying off. This is doing a little bit of work to make a lot of money.
Yep. And like a little bit of work is like you got to definitely move and shake, but it's not like that difficult either. You know what I mean?
That's a pretty good play. I like this.
This is an all-time good play.
Yeah.
I thought we were running away with the Batman, and we are not.
I kind of wanted to.
All right, next play. NFL Cards 12. I bought a DeAndre Swift 101 on an auction back in April. I won it after fees and shipping for $82. I kept for a bit before I listed it. Took an offer this week for $200. After shipping and fees, made $90. I love this play on like back when the season's over, the April, May, June period.
Yeah.
When football's dead and you can buy stuff because as soon as I couldn't be more positive, could not be more sure that eBay buy it now. The offers will be plentiful on eBay this weekend when somebody has a touchdown, somebody gets in the game, somebody has a long run, somebody's on SportsCenter, somebody goes viral on Twitter. Like the offers are going to be crazy this weekend with football being back.
Yep.
Football is in a different spot in the market than it was 3 years ago. Football's hot. Buying it in the offseason, like DeAndre Swift 101, you're buying it for under $100 and you're doubling your money in 3 months. Like football's going to be hot this weekend, and I love this play.
I'm really excited for football.
Because I think stuff like this, I think this DeAndre Swift, I think this is practical.
Yep.
This talks about buying in the offseason, selling before the season. Like a month from now, we're going to have the same conversations about basketball. Like LaMelo stuff,
right.
Maxey, Luka's in the best shape of his life. Like Giannis is back, LeBron, like those guys
DeJounte Murray's causing a ruckus.
Yeah, like those guys are going to have their moments. And in a month from now, it'll be, hey, basketball's starting up again. Like I love this. I think this is teachable. Like I'm a big fan of this play. I'm not sure it's the winner.
This is a very you play.
But it's a good play. Like this is like knowing something is going to happen down the road. Like football is going to be back. Basketball is going to be back. Right? Like, you know who the number one guy in basketball we got asked for at the National was? The number one guy.
Who?
I don't know.
Tyrese Maxey.
Wow.
Was the number one guy we were asked for at the National.
Near Philly, too, which is a factor.
Right? It would be crazy to expect that Tyrese Maxey stuff, it hasn't moved even a little bit in the next 6 to 8 weeks before the start of the season. But Maxey won't be the only guy, right? LaMelo changes number. Like LaMelo, Anthony Edwards going into their third year, right? You're going to have Chet Holmgren. You're going to have new guys. Like as the season gets closer, hype will build around these players. There'll be training camp. There'll be reports. Like it happens all the time. It's not anything new. This is cyclical in cards, and it's happened for as long as I've been in it.
Yeah.
So, all right. Jay said there's one more. Wow. This is from CoxCard77. Cade says, "What's up, guys? Longtime listener, first-time play of the week submitter. I went to a local show a couple weeks ago and wasn't finding much, but I did stumble across a Patty purple laser Donruss rated rookie at 99. I knew Patty didn't have many cards and was quickly becoming a social media star, and I Googled when his next fight was. I saw it was the following Saturday. The dealer said he wanted 200. Comps were all over the place in similar cards, so I countered at 140. We got a deal done at 150. I posted the card on eBay for $500 the day before his fight. Shortly after he won, had an awesome post-fight interview that went viral. I received an offer for $350 and I happily accepted. After fees and shipping, made right around $150. Not bad for 5 minutes of research and a quick flip. Love the pod, not from Ohio, but a fellow Big Ten fan. Go Big Red."
Let's go. Big Ten respect.
This used to be an all Big Ten podcast before Luke.
It was at one point.
Like, you know,
I let the
That's
record
right.
show.
That's right.
We can get Olivia on the show. I pushed Olivia to go to Indiana, so I was trying to keep her in the Big Ten family.
Oh, Olivia. Oh, I have something we got to talk about off air.
Okay.
All right, Patty Pimblett. I'm a big fan of Patty. I think this play speaks to something that's very simple that I think people continue to underrate over and over again. Like if you just pay attention to like pop culture,
that's what I'm thinking about over here.
if you just pay attention to pop culture for like 5 minutes a week, you can figure out what to do in cards on a very regular basis. So big fan. Love the move by Cox.
Yeah, the foresight thing is big. Like you can see something coming. It plays out time and time again. So I love the play. Yeah, very, very cool. This is a good week. I'm not sure it's all the time great, but it
was up there.
It's a great week, Jay.
Yeah, it's
a
there.
Tier 1 week.
Doesn't make up for no clips last week on the Instagram, but you know.
Wow. A lot of Batman. Sneaking out of Batman.
All right, so we've got all the plays again. We've got the Tatis. Jay, let's run through them quickly. We got Tatis. We got Batman. We've got the Bob Gibson Batman comic. We've got the Anthony Bourdain 10. We've got the Case play at the National. We've got the DeAndre Swift, and we've got the Patty Pimblett.
Sheesh.
It has to be the Cases. It has to be. There's just no way it's not the Cases. There's just no way.
Well, the Batman's pretty good too.
I know.
They're all good plays. Like the Patty thing's cool. I love the Swift. I love the foresight there. Anthony Bourdain from $1, $8, a Jemmy.
I know, it's crazy, actually.
Like that's a great play.
All right,
like,
it's the Cases. It's the
Cases, though. The Cases is the winner. It has to be. That's the best play.
I want it to be Batman. Bourdain is like third. Batman's definitely second, but the Cases is the play. National.
There's just no way
National. Next year is going to be crazy with all the different national.
Just out of curiosity, should Jay have included this in play of the National?
Maybe you got it late.
If it wasn't available for play of the National, it doesn't count. That's not a fair
Confirmed. It was not available for play over a couple of days ago.
But we also maybe this
would have dominated.
Been DQ'd because it's not. We're past the National.
No, it counts. It counts.
You can't DQ it. But this would have smoked anybody in play of the National.
Can you give this play of the National, and can you choose the play of the week in addition?
You can't go back. Can't go back.
Pandora's box is already open, Jay. You don't. That's just anarchy. You can't have anarchy.
Yeah, what do the people vote for then?
Yeah, the Electoral College just decides to change the whole thing around.
Yeah, we can't do that. That's not how we operate here, Jay. No, but shout out to John for
John. Shout out.
This is great. This is an all-time.
This is great. Jay, we got to talk about merchandise and apparel.
All I know is I'm excited to finally receive my first ever Car Talk shirt or hat.
We got the old hoodies.
Real excited for that.
You got a Car Talk hat? I wish I got one of those.
Car Talk Live 2 hat.
Wow, it's a nice one.
Yeah. We're definitely gonna have Car Talk 3 from Ohio.
Let me get to work on that.
If we do a golf tournament or golf outing, do I need to know how to talk about golf? Because
you seem to
enjoy
the vibes.
No, just be there.
Yeah,
okay.
Come for the ride.
Yeah, we're there for the environment.
Couple pack rips
for the energy.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Stuff coming out this week. You've got Finest UEFA Champions League. You have Upper Deck Black Diamond Hockey. You have Select WWE, and that's it. Light release week.
I think I changed what I'm most looking forward to is actually the Merlin Chrome Champions League.
That's a fun product.
Merlin Chrome's been nice.
Agreed. Next time we have Card Talk, we'll be talking about a weekend full of preseason football. And I couldn't be more excited.
I want to throw it out there. Maybe should we all rip a pack of cards on the next episode?
A pack of what? Like anything?
I don't know.
Do you think Emily would like that for the audio or no?
BYOP? Bring your own pack? We do ASMR style.
Yeah. No, I can't get into that.
Why not?
Do you think if we ripped packs, Jay would clip them?
Maybe. Might get to it.
Guess we'll never know.
See you next time.
See you guys next
time. See ya!